Kim, it was a very interesting string of events that took us to the show this week. When we were up to the Pine Tree State Sportsman Show in Wilton, Maine, Vic had gone over to the Cree Outfitters and Tourism Association booth and had drawn a raffle. And the winner of the raffle was Rick Strout, and we got to talk to him a little bit when he came to the booth to claim his prize. We found out that Rick was the co-chairman of the Maine Christian Bowhunters Association, and he told us about this new program called Center Shot, that it was a spin-off from the National Archery in the Schools program. And we coordinated with Pastor Peter Sprague, who is the pastor of Columbia Street Baptist Church in Bangor, Maine, and he was training to be a BAI. And a BAI is a basic archery instructor. So that was kind of neat. We got to go there and film this. We talked with Chris Grimes, who is the national director of Center Shot, and also with Dennis Amaro, who's the main coordinator of Center Shot here in Maine, and also the chairman of the Christian Bowhunters Association, which is the only chapter in New England at this time.
So John, the Center Shot program seems like a great way to get people involved with a life skill like archery. What is it in a nutshell?
Well, the mission and vision, Kim, of Center Shot Ministries is to lead all participants in a deeper, more committed relationship with Jesus Christ, while providing quality instruction in the sport of archery at the same time. It's their prayer that by using this Christian-based archery program, they might teach students a life skill that will be enjoyed throughout their life and nurture their spiritual journey in the process. The great thing about Center Shot Ministries is that their curriculum allows different programs to be used in countless ways.
How is that, John?
Well, there's a number of programs. Two of them caught my eye when we filmed this, Kim. One was Summer Center Shot. It gets kids off the couch, away from video games, and into church during a week-long Christ-centered emphasis on archery, much like the traditional vacation Bible school programs we're used to. And then there's Team Center Shot. Just like many churches can use basketball and softball leagues to minister to the community, Center Shot allows for the formation of leagues and tournaments to support friendly Christian competition and healthy interdenominational church fellowship.
What about the equipment we saw? It all seems to be about the same.
It is. The equipment used in Center Shot can fit nearly anyone 4th grade and up, regardless of their age, their size, their ability. The use of the original Genesis bow is the only way to ensure equality for all students across this age bracket. The bow has a maximum draw length of 30 inches and a draw weight ranging from 11 to 20 pounds. Center Shot Ministries incorporates a full-length, 30-inch, 1820 aluminum arrow. Carbon arrows are very popular, as you know, Kim, among many archers, but when struck by arrows, splinters can occur that the students and instructors can't see, and it can harm those guys pulling the arrow from a target. The maximum draw length of the original Genesis is 30 inches, so the only arrow used is a 30-inch arrow.
John, what's this eye thing? What are they doing?
Well, Kim, this is really the first part of how they do the instruction. This is how they find the dominant eye. As you'll see, he puts his hands out in the shape of a small triangle, and he's looking directly at the instructor's nose. And the instructor looks back through that triangle, and they can see if it's the right eye or the left eye of the participant that's looking at them. That's a very simplistic way they can find the dominant eye, so they know whether to shoot right-handed or left-handed.
Gotcha. Okay, John, we're looking at a chart. What's this all about?
Kim, this is the essence of Center Shot and how they standardize the training for archery. It's really neat. There's 11 specific steps, and no matter where this program is being held throughout the country, it's always taught in this exact same sequence. And they use a string bow, and you will see that as we go along. You'll notice as you watch this group that they go through the following 11 steps. They work on their stance, how they knock the arrow, their draw handset, the bow handset, the pre-draw position, how they draw and anchor, how they aim, the shot setup itself, how they release, and finally the follow-through and reflection. And then in the end, Rick Strout demonstrates in one smooth process the 11 steps in sequence.